Well, lots of emotion there, lots of emotion in the studio as well, because D-Day veteran Sid Williams is with us now, as well as his granddaughter Heather, who was welling up there too, and his great-grandchildren William and Doug. Good to see all of you this morning. So you didn't really speak, did you, to your grandchildren and great-grandchildren about your experiences until recently? Why did you not?
Well, I didn't think I was old enough. That's the only reason, I suppose. If they'd have asked, I'd have... We said not old enough yet to think about it. So that's the reason. You know, if anybody asks, well, you tell them. But as you can see, they're young. They wouldn't probably remember it anyways.
It's extraordinary listening to you tell the tale, Sid, about why you wanted to join up and what you went through with your mum as well.
Right.
I suppose, is it for you, it's poignant this time of year because you can remember and you can remember your friends and colleagues.
Remember, it comes back, doesn't it? You can remember everything. Yeah, well, about my mother, you know, she was in next door, as I say, and my story is, do you believe you've got a guardian?
I do, yeah.
Well, I think so, because something told me, not told me, but in my mind, to go and visit a friend, and that's when it happened.
That's when the bomb came down.
Aye. So, you know, I know it sounds extraordinary, but I always say somebody was looking out for me, you know.
They were, weren't they? And all along the way, as it turned out.
That's right.
Yeah. And Heather, when you did finally get to hear some stories, because I know he held back from talking to you too, didn't he? What did you make of it?
It makes you realise how resilient he is. You know, he protected us when we were little because we knew that he'd been in the war and we knew about the tanks and landing, but we never kind of knew how graphic it was. We've always kind of, you know, but you don't really know. And it just makes you realise how resilient he is. Because
brave, extraordinarily brave.
No.
You don't think
you
brave?
say that.
No.
Why do you not say brave?
He has never said he's brave, and in all honesty, it's the first time I've ever seen his medal.
Is it really?
Yeah.
No, brave, no.
Why not brave? Because it seems brave to us.
No, but there's that many people there.
Because...
You know, I mean, and you're trained to do a job, aren't you? And
you just got on with it.
I mean,
you had to.
You're not brave. You do what you've learnt and what you've told to do.
We're going to have to agree to disagree on that. That's the problem. We think you're brave. This is a model of the tank that you were in, of course, and your great-grandchildren on the end there, William and Doug, I know, have been eyeing up the tank enviously. William, what do you make of your great-granddad and what he did?
Well, I feel very proud of him because he survived the war and not so many people survived and still walk today.
Yeah, and what's he like as a great-granddad as well?
Well, he's very nice and very kind.
Oh, and do you like hearing the stories? Yeah, they're like extraordinary adventures, aren't they, if you weren't actually there?
Because I'm a fan about history and that.
Oh,
you love your history too, where you got some living history on the sofa next to you and he's in your family. Thank you so much for coming in and sharing your story with us.
Well,
we think you're very brave and we're going to have to keep arguing about that.
We thank you for you and your brother, I know, was there, and everyone.
Thousands of men, you know, and look how many died.
Oh, indeed.
You know.
So it's important that we remember. Thank you for coming in, Heather. Thank you for bringing all your boys in as well. And well done to you on the end there, Doug. Lovely to see you too.
Silent but present, definitely.